Hi everyone, my name is Philip and I'm the data as a product guy. So we talk a lot about data products, but what about the deal between the producer and the consumer? That's actually where the data contracts come in. So today a product in store is always labeled with like its ingredients, like the expiry date, origin, and like even maybe some instruction on how to use it. Without that, I wouldn't buy it. And actually, that's the same for data. So let's dive into this topic and see how like the topic data products is relevant for everyone using the term data as a product. Let me share my screen with you. So data contracts are like the missing link between data and trust. So it's actually something where you can think about, hey, um, so by the book, a data contract defines the offer, like the schema, your service level agreements, like what the customer can expect and like what you are able to deliver. So it's something like a short and simple definition, which is like often treated as a technical artifact, but there is more than just a technical artifact. So like looking into the details, it's just like you can see that there's like, okay, what would you buy like this product without a label? And then you see, oh, okay, at least there's something like an expiry date, and this might give you like some kind of like evidence on whether you should use this data or not. Because if you're planning to build like your own data product upon this like output port, then you need to decide whether it's like if you have like a supplier that you can rely on or not. Anyhow, um, for me, actually, like the data contract, coming from a business point of view, is something that gets into condition when you have like a producer and consumer and actually signing a contract. So, in the books, for me, like the term data contract is misleading because actually we're talking about like some kind of terms and conditions, and if like the consumer is like fine with the terms and conditions that you as a supplier bring, then you actually are like kind of like then you really have like a data contract. So look at this. Means like you have the data product label, and this might be like you have like the ingredients, which means like schema, for example, or you have some kind of preview data where people can go and get in touch on what they are actually like getting at the end of the day. You have like an expiry date or like a refresh cycle that you communicate, which is some kind of like service level agreement that you provide. And of course, you deliver additional documentation and using instructions which go and let trust grow on your consumer's side. So it's it's really like what the consumer can expect. Freshness, structure, usage right, ownership, and support. Then it also like is kind of a shield for the producer, which allows him to clarify the scope, shows limits, and even responsibilities. So like people, you get what you buy. There's like that's what you like agree on, and there's no hidden agenda which allows you to get more. And then yeah, think about it. Like I often come with the kitchen sample. So it's kind of like within your terms and conditions or like data contract offering, you have like the ingredients list, which is like your schema and lineage. You have like expiry date, which is like the service level agreement for your freshness and upgrade frequency. And you have even usage instructions that help you to go and show you how to access it and go on. Yeah. So coming from there, it's really like, is it it's you can compare really to a product label. So when you go into the shop and you buy something, then you really go and take a look. Maybe you turn it and you say, okay, this one comes from the US or this one comes from China or whatever you want to say. And this really helps you to go and build trust into what you're bringing. So data contracts actually are there to define the relationship. So you have like the upstream data product, which offers an output port, and then you have like related to terms and conditions, and then you have like the consumer who's actually subscribing or like signing the data, the contract, to say, hey, due to this like conditions, I'm going to subscribe. And then the thing is like if something changes, actually like a schema drift or like a data delay, it's like a contract amendment. Means like you broke the contract. This actually creates accountability and transparency between domains. So this is really something that you should take care of. So now, how is that working? So when a data product is published, you can actually go and see like the output ports like in the marketplace, in the data product marketplace. And there actually like you give like all the insights, like terms and conditions, and then you really as a consumer get the chance to like subscribe. For us, it's even a little bit more because like you have like the guy who's requesting like to get this product, and you as the guy who's offering it, you have you also need to do like an opt-in, which means like, hey, I'm fine with that guy using that data. It's like you sign a contract, and then you as a provider do like a quick check about like his financial capabilities of the consumer, and then you say, oh, okay, I see he has a lot of money on his bank account, so he's allowed to go and pick the data. So the contract will be like then signed from both parties. So it's like you sign it as a subscriber, as a consumer, and you sign it as as the guy who's offering it. So what does this mean for the future? In my last video, I showed you like how data agents will go and help you to reduce like your operational time. And now the same here is like, well, it's still future, but it's something that you need to do. So you're actually like offering data in under certain conditions, and then you kind of need to take care that like the contract gets renewed. Like if you're breaking backwards compatibility, then you want to be able to go and say, hey, sorry, I cannot hold the contract anymore. I'm not able to live that anymore. Please go and check what is like in the box new, and then decide whether you want to go and do like a contract renewal or not. And actually also there, it's like every like supplier or every company who has like a good customer relationship management, they like inform you like if there's an impact. So it's like this impact notification is something very, very important, where you can like take the steering wheel and be like the active component, and let everyone know, hey, something has changed. So coming to the end, really, I think that like a data product which is like doesn't have like clean terms and conditions which are needed to go and build like a data contract are absolutely like out of value. So you need to take time and take care and like define or like describe what your offer is to the next person. Yeah. So if you like my channel or like the thoughts I'm sharing, please feel free to subscribe. I'm happy if you have questions, just like put them in the comments. You're absolutely welcome. Thanks a lot, and happy data as a producting. Yeah. Thank you, everyone.